Greetings, sports fans. Well, it is not looking good for the Arena Football League. It looks like there's talk of maybe having travel teams and the survivors would go out and tour like what happened in, I think, 1987. But that's not going to go anywhere. Unfortunately, with the Arena Football League, they have been saying one more year for a lot of years. I don't know that anybody can make money in this kind of a niche sport. And if that's the case, so much the worse for me and all of the other fans that are out there. Now, the ownership is an issue. I've talked before about how celebrity ownership, like John Bon Jovi with the Soul and Kiss with the Kiss, have led to bad things. I've had more faith when athletes buy into the league like this, as did John Elway and a few others. But they also have, been inconsistent as ownership. But when it comes to big time business people, Ted Leonsis, I thought that was real money coming to the league. He owns other franchises as well, the Mystics of the WNBA, which also can't be making huge amounts of money, and he owns the Capitals of the NHL. But it sounds like, he might be pulling out, and I can't remember the name of the guy with the Alliance of American Football right now, but he also pulled out at the last possible moment, leaving fans in the lurch. So this is an open letter to an open request to Ted Leonsis, Ron Jaworski, Chris Siegfried, the commissioner of the National Arena League. Make the deal if possible. If you, as a fan, if I have access to high quality, low cost sports entertainment, I'm going to go the extra mile. And I think minor league indoor football fans have been very patient and very forgiving for a long time. Now's the time to step up. And, I know that there's a lot of competition out there, and summer football, some people say there's too much football out there. I don't want to know anybody like that, but I think that there's a market for spring football. I think the XFL is going to be a huge success, but I think in the long run, the XFL, because it's outdoor football, is going to wind up 5 years from now, 10 years from now, moving more and more into the fall. That's just my opinion. That's what I'm hoping for, because I would love to see the NFL crumble. They have been too big for their britches for a long time. But again, I'm just wondering if those people that we mentioned have the ability, even with the litigious nature of what's going on out there. I don't know that this insurance company that's suing the Arena Football League doesn't come back and sue individual teams or whatever. I don't know enough about that to say, but I'm hopeful that teams can survive. Teams can survive when leagues go south or go out of business, which can happen. I would be that guy, actually. I would be the guy when I make my first million. I'm committing right now, today, to investing $200,000 in a team for Atlanta. I think I've mentioned before, I think I'm going to call them the Atlanta Big Mouths. And it may be a consistent money-losing proposition, but let me know what you think. I'm sincerely hopeful that the teams of the Arena Football League can survive. I think the best bet would be to go into the National Arena League. And one more quick point. I would like to see the National Arena League reach out to other leagues like the American Arena League and just say to them, listen, we can act in much the same way that minor league baseball and minor league hockey does, where you're going to schedule more open dates, you're going to have more bye weeks, and then we are going to have a pool to draw from if something does go bad. So you're a phone call away, and those second tier teams, those teams that have been relegated, could have a extra quarterback or whatever would work for it. Anyway. Let me know what you think. Do you think that any of the teams from the Arena Football League can survive? Thank you so much. Like and subscribe if you would. Appreciate it.